In this tutorial you will learn the basics of industrial design modeling, and we will create the simple yet beautiful drill design, and you will learn a ton of interesting techniques and workflows, so let's have a look on that. And if you're interested in plasticity and much more in depth with all of its secrets and possibilities, I have amazing premium courses covering products, sci-fi, surface modeling, so keep that in mind. First link in the description, check it out after this tutorial, and let's jump into our industrial modeling design. Alright, let's start. So first of all, link in the description, so just go on that site, right click, save, and import it here into PureRef. This is the program I'm using here, very good. And first of all, let's go here to the front view and import append and just import that one. So it's always, very good if you have a straight view onto the model. So I mean, we could recreate still this from this perspective, but it's always easier if you just look straight onto that, because then all of the proportions, pretty easy to replicate. So select that plane and just bring that back a little bit and press OK, press M for material, bring it to the front and just make the opacity a little bit lower. So we can just work a little bit better. And maybe also just G and just just bring it a little bit up. Doesn't has to, but why not? Alright, so first of all, let me show you our order. So first of all, we will, let me take this color. So first of all, we will create here a cylinder. Then we will create this cut here. And because then we know how we can create here this handheld here. And it's very interesting that what we will create and how we will combine it and all that stuff. Then we will create some details like that, like this button, and then also here at the end this drill. So pretty cool. And let's start. And also just a few thoughts. So that looks pretty simple. But even for me, so before I recorded this tutorial, I was practicing that like from start to finish, just to show you the best possible techniques. And here, even with a bottom and some stuff to figure here this connection out, how to make it that it's just planar and smoothly and all that stuff, it's a really good practice. So I mean, even for me, and I can do much more advanced stuff, but it's always good to come back to very simple stuff like industrial design, like this one here, but because it looks so simple, but you still have to think. And also just in general, it's good if you just practice all the time and go also back to the foundations. And this is a very main, and this design is, it has a very simple main form and main shape. And this is the most important thing. Your main shape, your main form always has to look good and believable, and the proportions have to look good, because on that you can add afterwards like all of your details and it will still look good because your main form looks good. So let's start here with the circle, but let's create here 2-point circle, because then we can just go here from one end till another, and I will not work absolutely exact, because it will already take quite some time, because we have a lot of stuff to do. But I just want to show you really cool, interesting, exciting techniques. So go here till the end, and I messed that up already. So again, create a 2-point circle from one end to the other, and before you snap it, so press V here, vertical, horizontal, because then it will just go to the other side. So it will just flip, right? So it will have like this one. So press G and just bring that back here. Press OK, Shift D, and also bring this back to this endpoint. And now very simple, select this face, and this face with face mode, press L. So we can loft it, and we have our cool first cylinder. And now already we can start with this cut here inside, because we have to cut it first. So we know the distance from left to right point where it's flat, so we can create also this handle piece here. So yeah, there are like 1 trillion different ways how we can create that, but yeah, let me just show you one simple one. So here, create just the line and just guess for now how it should, this angle here. So something like that, and just create here big body, so it doesn't matter how it looks here, and join everything and delete this point here. So yeah, we just have this straight because we will create here a body and just Boolean that here inside. So I mean, we will subtract this body from the cylinder. Yeah, so first of all, give it here a nice little tiny fillet. So something like that. And select this face here, or first of all, select this edge and bring it with G to the middle here. So snap it to the center cylinder and select this face and just extrude that a lot and press tab so it's on both sides. Press OK, hide this edge so you have this body here. And now really cool, so just select with object mode our cylinder, shift click this body and press Q. And now you see this is blue, this is red, so red will be subtracted from blue here. And you see we already are getting this exact effect. So now we just have to adjust, go to the front view, and again we are just guessing a little bit. And yeah, before we do this, sorry, we have to hide this piece, and first of all we have to give it a roundness, right? Because because here you see it's also round. And yeah, so just select here this edge and just bring it before till it snaps. So you have something like that. I know it's not the perfect way, but this is absolutely fine for us here now. And select this edge and give it also a fillet, but here we need, if you see, it's a little bit straight. So what we could just do is just select this face here and just extrude that a little bit more outwards. It's very guessing here, but yeah, it's fine for this concept. So again, give it a nice fillet. So something like that, and select now with face mode all of those faces here and also this one, because now we can just press G and just bring this a little bit more here inside. So yes, I know it's not exact, but you can do that if you want, and just press here Shift A, a new line, drag that straight down, and maybe with G bring it here and press C and cut this body. So now you can delete this whole body, and now you see we have a nice good flat surface here that we will need then later. And now we can bring back here our solid and do the same. It's a little bit here with my pen tablet. I really don't like how Plasticity interacts with pen tablets. It's so buggy, and when I press right click, it's always giving like this little movement. I really don't enjoy this experience. But yeah, anyway, so select this cylinder here and shift click this body and press Q. So it's red. So now you see we can just subtract it, and here you see we are forming automatically a round surface. And okay, that looks already pretty good. Yeah, so maybe just adjust it, maybe just bring it a little bit more outside and just go back here to the front view and just see. And here you see maybe it's a little bit, we can maybe scale that a little bit on the Z axis. So press S and just, we can't scale it this way. Whoops. So yeah, sometimes you jump out accidentally. So again, just Q and just do it again and bring that a little bit inside. But yeah, this is fine. So this is such a simple technique. We could do it, as I said, in 10 other different ways, but they would take much, much more time. So yeah, honestly, look, that looks absolutely beautiful. And also here you can just very simple give chamfer our fillet. And so why we did this? Because we have the surface. First of all, let's select this whole body, press Alt X, and bring the left side here to the right side and merge halves together. So now we have that beauty here. And now, because we have this flat surface here, we can know what's the distance should be here for this handle. So yeah, let me just show it to you. So if you press Shift A and you go here from the middle to the other middle, so here where it's intersection, if you press Tab, then you see here the value. So just Control C and copy this value, or even, I guess we don't need it. So, but yeah, just copy, Control C, why not? And yeah, just snap it. So here you see we have this length. And now what you want to do is, while this curve is selected, press G and let's go down here. And yeah, it doesn't matter where we put it. Oh yeah, we don't even need the value. So press OK. And now let's create here with Shift A a new line. So something like that. And we need two of them, right? So first of all, press G and Control click here to this beginning curve, because this will be here our edge. And because this is the same distance or the same thickness, it will perfectly merge into that. So while this line selected, Shift D and just Control click and snap it to this endpoint. Perfect. So this is exactly what we need. And yeah, it's a little bit hard to rotate around. But now, so maybe some of you who's a little bit experienced might think, oh, why you are not doing this with circles and all that stuff. I did that, but you can't really do it because, yeah, the distances will be here off. And also here you see you have a very sharp transition. So it's not smooth at all. It's like a G0, right? So what we will do is just we can delete this line. So Shift A and just go here from one end to another end and just subdivide it, yeah, I don't know, like 2 times. Select both of those 2 points and let's go to the front view. Let's select this plane here in the background and M and just opacity make it way less so we can see what we are doing. So again, both of those points are selected. We go to the front view. And now we want to extrude it along this edge. So we can't just here G and go here because then you see it has an angle. So what we will do instead, both points are selected and press G. So we are in move. But before we move, we go here to freestyle, F. So we press F and we just snap here to this beginning. And now you see we can snap along the edge and it always stays on the same, edge here. And just extrude that to somewhere here. So you see it's like almost aligned, but you see our curve looks a little bit weird. So just select those 2 points, press S and just drag that a little bit outwards. So we get a little bit of a rounding and you see that looks pretty beautiful. And now let's just mirror and you see we have the sharp angle here. So the same as here. And now we can just select this edge here, go again to the front view and press Alt X and F for freestyle. And let's snap here to the middle and just drag that here on the B normal. So left click, right click, and you see we perfectly mirrored that. Now select all of them, press J, and you see we worked perfectly. And look, now even cooler, select this face and extrude that inwards. Shift E to show edges. So it's for you here, show edges. I just put it on Shift E. And here you see it looks absolutely perfectly fine and perfectly aligned. And also here we have this nice sharp angle. So I really like this a lot. So press Tab, select both of them, Q and Q, right click. And beautiful, guys. And now here in this example, this fillets here, very simple. We can just select those with Shift and just give it, a very standard fillet. And you see it looks absolutely beautiful. And I like that a lot. So press 2. And select this edge, and here you see you can also, without any problems, give it a nice, tiny, beautiful fillet. So yeah, this is fine for me. So let's just continue quickly here with this piece and then do the button and then do this drill. And yeah, very simple. 2-point circle from this one edge to the other. Just press S to bring it a little bit inwards. Shift D to duplicate and S again. Okay, it doesn't align perfectly, but this is fine here for now. So now you can select only this ring, drag that inwards a little bit, press Q, select this body, press W. So now it would union, doesn't make sense. Press W for difference. And then you have something like that. You can delete all of those lines. And yeah, so all of those. So yeah, this is fine. You can also here just select that, press E and B. And extrude that as a new body and then give later a glass material if you wish. And also this whole texture thing, it's a texture. So this is fine. And here for the body, again, there are a ton of different ways how we could do this. But let's do something very quick and simple. We go here to the left and we will just create a corner rectangle, snap it to the middle, press C and Alt Z so we see what's happening. But yeah, so let's just, guess for now the thickness, right click, and yeah, now we can already extrude that. So something like that. And delete this edge. And let's just bring it for now into the position. So yeah, we can't really see where this button ends. So I will just guess, but this is fine. And yeah, so just bring it here to that kind of position. But now also you see it's here round. So also I guess here on the bottom. So we can just select those edges here. So which will go here to our body. And we will just fillet them and go here almost to the end. This is fine. And right click. And now what you can just do is you select this main body, shift click this button body. And now we have to intersect that. So Q, and you see we don't want to Boolean that because I will show you why. So shift Q for slice it, right click, and we don't need, or actually let's hide this piece because I have an idea. So don't delete it. Maybe we will need it. And now you can just select here those 3 pieces and just extrude them a little bit inwards and you see it looks very clean. So select both of those bodies, Q and Q to Boolean that. And let's bring back here our other body. Because maybe what we could do is let's hide this main body. And just select those 3 pieces, Alt H to bring it back our bodies here and just extrude that. But press Alt Z so you can see inside. Yeah, so we are going inside again. So yes, I like this because now we can just select all of those faces which are on the outside. So yeah. Those here and we can, perfect. Oh yeah, I like this. Oh yeah, so much better what I did before. Man, I love to do tutorials. It's exactly because of that. It's because I do always at least 2 times and every time when I do something, I figure something new out. So it's because of you, you know. That's why I just love to make tutorials. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you don't want to miss this enthusiastic tutorials. And yeah, I do a lot of them and very often, so you don't miss them. So yeah, we just extruded them a little bit. So you see we have a little bit of a distance and that looks perfectly fine. And oh man, this is so much better what I did before. And it looks so much cleaner. And yeah, so that was it, guys. I hope you liked it. No, that's not it. That looks really weird. So what we can just do now is, just here, eyeballing, create a new line, Shift A, go, somewhere here, and also just eyeball it somewhere here, right click, press B to give it a fillet. also something like that. Select that line, press C and cut this body and delete this piece and this edge. And also select this edge here and give it a nice fillet. Yeah, that looks fine. And also select this fillet or edge and give it also a fillet. Yeah. Yeah, that looks really, so that was really quick and it looks really good and believable. And yeah, now you can just select this button here and just press that kind of inside. Or this way. Yeah, I don't know. But it looks right here for now. Yeah, so that looks really good. I like this. So we are almost done. Just here, this drill is really cool. And yeah, we don't need this one here anymore. So yeah, I'm just wandering around. Yeah, so let's give here a nice little cool fillet. So everything looks smooth. And let's already select this whole main body, Alt X, and just bring that with merge halves together just to the other side. So everything, yeah, look guys, that looks exactly as in our practice here. And you know guys, so I'm showing to you, yeah, everything. I know exactly what to do and all that stuff. It's because I said already, it's because I always practice before the tutorial, because otherwise yeah, it's just too much trying and messing around and too oft Control Z. But just why I'm telling you, like really practice with this simple objects, because, you know, it looks simple. It's what I said to you in the beginning, but it's not that super simple. And you really have to think and how you can create this cut. So you have here at the bottom the same distance and all that kind of stuff, you know. So really practice that and don't just watch tutorials and copy, but take your own small projects. So let's create here this little cut here. So very simple, Shift A, just create a line, and G, just bring it in position, and Shift D to create another line. And we will not cut it, we will imprint that, because yeah, then we don't have to combine that. So select both of them, press F, imprint, select the body, right click, delete those lines, and you see it's still one body, but we just have those lines around. So just select here this face and just, yeah, I don't see where it goes, but yeah, somewhere like here. And give it 2 little chamfers or fillets as you wish. And let's continue here with our amazing drill. And guys, if you enjoyed so far and you want to dive much deeper into plasticity, I have really awesome high quality courses. So just click first link in the description or go nikitakapustin.com, and here in courses you will find everything. And yeah, I have an awesome iPhone course or headphone course, or this one here where we go through 4 different projects. So check them out, browse a little bit around, maybe you find something that you like. And yeah, so let's go back to our drill. First of all, let's start again with the circle, and here a 2-point circle. Or before we do this, let's do this little other piece here. So maybe select this face with face mode, press O, extrude that a little bit inwards. And so yeah, I don't see how it looks here, but yeah, I'm just guessing around a little bit, and just extrude that inwards a little bit. And yeah, let's now do it just as exact as we can do. So create again a 2-point circle, go from one point to another, press V, so you change the direction. So that looks fine. And select this face and drag that inwards, press Alt Z, so you see where it goes, and just press Tab. And yeah, just right click and let's just adjust the length. So let's just bring that here. And now select this edge and give it a really cool chamfer. Yeah, I like that. And now I guess it also has a little bit of a hole inside. So select that face, press O, give it here a little bit of thickness and just extrude that inwards till you get to the end. And yeah, that's basically it. And let's add also here, this cut. So go to the center, press C and just guess something like that. Press C, cut this body, press X to delete everything. And here, that was really quick. And yeah, it's plasticity. It's so quick. like in SolidWorks, I don't know, we had, or in Fusion, we would have to do, I don't know, like 40 clicks to just create this simple operation here, right? So just select here some edges and give them, for now, a little fillet. Maybe not so sharp. So yeah, something like that. And yeah, so let's go here to our drill. And again, so there are a lot of different ways. I will just show you one simple, quick one, cool one. So create a center circle, 2-point circle, and go from one end to another, press V again. And yeah, let's make it a little bit bigger, I guess, or yeah, so something, yeah, like that. Maybe bring G a little bit up. Yeah, just that's fine. And now again, face mode, extrude that, yeah, towards, I don't know, somewhere here. And here you see we have, yeah, a nice, cool, I don't know how it's called, but we can do it very simple. Just create Shift A, create the line, Shift S, subdivide it, and just bring this point, and yeah, just create that shape, because we will revolve that around. Pretty cool. So select that edge, go here to revolve, and if we snap here to the center and we just drag that out here on the X, then what it will just do, it will take here our curve and just, yeah, revolve it around. So select this body and this sheet, press Q. So you will cut it, right click, and now you just can cut this little body, and you see you get exactly what we need. Delete that curve. And yeah, cool. Now we can create the swirl here. So yeah, I will just guess it. That will be fine. So go here to spiral or helix and go to the center and just go, yeah, to this point. We will not go to the end because, so not till the end here, because you will see why in a second. And now snap it here to the edge. So it's approximately the same, yeah, radius, right? And we don't need so many turns, maybe just 2, or maybe even less. So yeah, maybe something like that. I'm not so super sure, but this is fine. And this is fine. So right click and now just press S and S and just make it a little bit bigger, because we don't want to cut too deep inside in this example, because here you see it's kind of smoothly transitions into our revolve piece. So now press P just to give it a thickness, a pipe, and just make this value here bigger. So yeah, something like that. You have to just really play a little bit around. So yeah, I'm just very guessing right now, but this, you will see, it will be fine. So right click and delete that edge. And if it's here intersecting, just select this face and just here extrude that a little bit more inwards. So yeah, it shouldn't be looking like that, because then it will not really work. So just extrude that, but also the same here at the end. Select this face and you see we will extrude that, and then it will smoothly transition into that, yeah, revolve thing. So now we can select our main cylinder here, shift click this piece and press Q, and you see we can just cut it. And yeah, now I see maybe, no, that's fine. So right click and let me just hide. And now we just go here to the left view, and while this piece is selected, we go here radial array and just snap it here to the center point. So this one. And we just need 2, press OK. And now you see we have some mess, but I found out pretty simple. If you select all of those pieces, so it's basically 2. Okay, sometimes, okay, so it's basically 2. Oh yeah, so Q, now it's even more messy, but we need here a slice. So press Shift Q. And it will just slice everything to each other. I don't know how to explain it. Press OK. And now we have 3 solid body. And now we have to find 2 which we can delete. So just select one body and boom, delete it. Exactly. Now you see it looks fine. And also let's delete this body. Yeah, perfect. So that looks really fine. And yeah, we have some tiny little issue here. It's because it wasn't in the middle, but yeah, this is fine. So let's go here to the front view and activate here and now Shift A, go here to this endpoint, and I know it's not exactly the same dimension, but it will look a little bit better. So here just make one line and Shift A, let's make the same angle. So Shift X to mirror that and press F and just here drag that along that edge. Select both of them, press J, press C and cut this body and select this body and delete it. And yeah, so you see it doesn't look exactly as it should, but this is fine. If we could try before we cut it. Let's select this piece and just R for rotate and rotate it 90 degrees in any direction and press OK. And let's do the same, but let's take those points G and press V, go here to the endpoint and press G again. And let's go here to this endpoint and press C, cut it and cut all of those bodies here and cut all of those extra bodies. And yeah, it's still not correct, but yeah, you just have to play a little bit around with the helix before, but yeah, that's absolutely fine. So let's check it out if you forgot something. And guys, that looks really cool. And no, I even like this drill. And yeah, we have all of the details. Everything looks believable. Again, if you enjoyed it, check out my courses. First link in the description. I have only 5-star reviews. All of the people really like them. I have a huge community with over 800 people. We are here every day active. So check that out. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That would help me a lot and you don't miss my next tutorials. If you're not interested in the courses, check out my next tutorial where we will create some really cool designs where you will learn a lot. So see you in there. Have a nice day. Bye.